If you don't fall under the exceptions of either English exception or the medical exemption so that you don't have to take the citizenship test, what kinds of things do you need to prepare for? The very first thing is that you need to do a review of civil history and U.S. history here in the United States. We have fantastic tools available in our office, but you can also download things off the internet and even at the USCIS website to get an example of what type of questions they will ask you. Sample questions that they might ask you are, what is the capital of the country? What parties do we have in the government? What does the Supreme Court do? What is a senator? How many representatives do we have? What was, the Civil War? Why do we have a Revolutionary War? Those are examples of questions. Now, generally speaking, you have to answer 6 of those questions. They will usually give you about 10, and then you pass those, and then there's another part to it where you actually have to read a sentence and you have to write a sentence in English as well. For somebody who's not familiar with reading and writing quite as much, this is something that you can actually practice before the exam. They will then verify all of your information and ask you several questions that are on the 485 form. Things like, have you ever participated in a genocide? Have you ever been part of a terrorist organization? Have you ever been convicted of a crime? Have you ever committed any act of violence? And if you can answer no to those questions, they will then proceed on to the next qualifying step, which is just making sure that all of your applications and your identifications are correct and updating your address and your phone number and your contact information as well. And then you will get the fantastic news that you've been approved, and you will have to wait for your oath ceremony that usually comes within about a month or 2 afterwards. So go to that oath ceremony, swear in front of a judge, and become a citizen.